How shocking was that the Pelicans got it? Lags, I think, was shocked.
I'm excited to see whether or not Anthony Davis stays. That's the big thing, right?
Well, the big thing is now, I think, like I was telling you, is that the Pelicans they they have control now. I think with that pick, they have Zion, so they can't. Huh? She decided not to. So, they hold all the. Text says he's gone. It might be, maybe, but they hold all the cards now. They can't. They'll wait for whatever pick works for them now. I believe now that they have Zion. What do you think?
They can get some good pieces as well to surround Zion with too. I mean, Zion didn't seem very excited about it.
No, I mean, you have the chance of going to L.A. You have the chance to go in New York, and you end up going to New Orleans,
fun, man.
But basketball city, no. If you're going to the Saints, yeah,
That's
probably
true.
be giddy about that. But
That is
it is what it is. Lags is so lucky. Mavs didn't win the lottery. Would have been in the best.
Oh,
I
God.
know.
That would have been
If they would
terrible.
have, if they would have won the lottery, oh my gosh,
Terrible.
it would literally be 2 hours of me dancing.
Do not want. I repeat, do not want.
Do not want. See, did you do your hair differently today, Lags?
Nope, I did not. I never do my hair. I need to start doing that though, because I'm starting to look kind of nappy, man.
You were supposed to dress for the job you want, Lags. Okay.
I'm wearing. I want to be a talk show host. I'm wearing a.
But talk show hosts do their hair. See, I did mine. I brushed my beard. I didn't trim here, though, as you can see. I haven't trimmed here lately. How about the Southwest? So much young. Oh, I know. Well, you trade Anthony Davis. Oh man, you got to get a king's ransom back, man. If they don't get a king's ransom, if they pull off some bull deal where they don't get something big back, or they basically hand him to the Lakers, I'm going to be angry.
I mean, they'll probably get. Let's see. What was they were going to get everyone except Kuzma, right?
I don't remember the reported package. It was basically like the whole team, right?
Yeah, I think like
except for LeBron and Kuzma, I guess.
Either Kuzma was or wasn't in it. I think it was between Kuzma and Ingram that was or wasn't going to be in it, but it was basically like the whole
shebang.
Everybody.
Everybody was up in that thing. Everybody. How do the Lakers? Yeah, well, because it's rigged, bro. I guess it's not rigged to the point where either one of them didn't get the first pick, the New York or the Lakers. But the fact that they were able to get into the top four like that, it is rigged. It is rigged. Yeah. All of New York is in just mourning right now, shock and mourning. It's
poor Knicks fans.
I mean, how would you feel right now, Lags, if Houston had, the worst record, what was it, 13% chance, and you didn't even, what did they get, third pick?
Yeah, they got the third pick. I mean, I think each one of those teams is going to get a pretty decent player to add.
Yeah.
But, I mean, honestly, some people are saying that Jamorant, or however you say his name, he's going to be better than Zion.
That's what there's a few people I work with that are massive basketball fans, and they are both saying that they truly believe that Morant is the best prospect. But
it'll be interesting to see where he goes, right? Because if the Pelicans take Zion, the Grizzlies have Conley. So do they draft Morant and then trade Conley or have him sit behind Conley? The Knicks already have what's his face from the Mavs, DSJ.
Overrated.
And
man.
the Lakers already have Paul. So all these teams have a point guard.
Yeah, but doesn't it seem like the Lakers are ready to move on from Ball though? Doesn't it seem like it? Seems like they are.
He's not bad. He's good. He's been injured.
Yeah, the ceiling, I get. I think they've already seen what his ceiling is. He is what he is. I don't think he's gonna like break out.
It's his second year in the league. Kobe wasn't doing crap his second year in the league.
Kobe came into the league hot. What are you talking about?
All right, let's look this up because Kobe was sitting behind Michael Coop or someone else. It wasn't Coop. Coop was before. Who was he sitting behind? He was sitting behind another shooting guard when he came into the league. For his first season, at least, he didn't start.
I gotta look this up too. I got a tablet. I ain't gonna allow you to make up stats. We're gonna look it up. Kobe Bryant's. No, I'm looking it up. I don't trust you. You're gonna
first season, games started 6. Second season, games started 1. His first 2 seasons, he averaged 7.6 and then 15.4.
15.4 in your second season is pretty good. It's better than Lonzo Ball's doing.
Lonzo Ball's been hurt.
Nah, he's garbage. He's garbage. He's garbage. I'm just kidding. He ain't garbage.
Ball. UCLA. Ain't nobody care about UCLA. In LA, his first season he averaged 10. His second season he averaged 10. And he's only played 99 NBA career games in 2 years. So he's been hurt.
So what? There's 82 games in a season. So
he's basically played a season plus a little bit of playoffs worth of games.
I think we know what he is.
An always injured player.
Yeah, I just think he's a good. I don't think he's gonna be a point guard that's gonna score a bunch of points for you. He's basically just gonna be a facilitator. And what did he get picked? Top 3 pick, right?
I think it was number 2. Yeah.
Number 2. You need a facilitator and a scorer.
He'll just wait.
Oh God. Oh gosh. You're a homer for the Ball family now.
What's going on, Grant?
Let's not forget. Well, yeah. What's up, Grant? Let's not forget the Mavericks got the first two first-round picks in the last year. Yes. I'm confused by that. Let's not forget the Mavericks got 2 first-round picks in the last year. Oh, that's right. We had Dennis Smith Jr. and then we got Doncic is what you're talking about, right?
Wait, they were both in the same class?
No, back-to-back years, right?
Oh.
Oh, KP. Oh, okay. I get what he's saying. Kristaps. That's right. I mean, if Kristaps comes in hot and comes in injury, he's shooken the injury bug, then he's better than anybody in that draft.
Kristaps needs to worry about not getting beat up in his own hometown.
Man, don't even get me started. The fucking James Harden needs to worry about not choking in the playoffs. Don't get me started.
He didn't choke this year.
Yeah. Did they move on? Did they beat the Warriors?
So you're telling me that every single player that doesn't win a championship chokes for their team? No, false.
I mean, he didn't play good though. He definitely didn't play at the caliber. There were several. That one game where he missed a key free throw, he stepped out of bounds. That's clutch. I mean, that's choking, bro.
Oh my God. Here we go. We don't need to talk about this. We're not even at NBA playoffs yet.
We need to talk about the fact that we can't see
Rockets.
your eyes.
I said Rockets in 6 before KD even got hurt. I said Rockets in 6. Actually, I had Rockets in 6 from the very beginning.
I honestly think, though, Grant, that the pairing of Luka and Kristaps is going to be super appealing to at least one of those free agents. At least one of them.
Who's going to go to Dallas?
Well, first, don't even. Okay, now if we're gonna debate that, please don't get me started. The Dallas versus Houston debate. Dallas clearly better than Houston.
It's not a debate. I'm saying who's going to go to Dallas. Who do you think free agent wise is going to go to the Mavericks?
I mean, maybe. I mean, Clay is a.
No, Clay ain't going nowhere.
It's not. It's not like it could happen though. It could. It could.
Who's the last big free agent y'all have gotten?
We haven't had to need. We don't need free agents. We win titles with just putting people together.
Y'all don't need free agents. Even that's why Mark Cuban is always. Y'all have the best facilities in the NBA probably, and for some reason y'all can't get a decent free agent.
We have a title in the last decade. Y'all don't.
I'm not comparing
Next
teams.
Subject.
I'm asking
Next
when y'all are gonna get.
Don't
a free
even
agent.
give me. Don't
now,
even give me.
Now
who do y'all got?
You're doing personal attacks.
Who do y'all got?
The Rockets.
Who do the Rockets? Or who? What are the? Okay, is my question to you.
I'm not comparing the Rockets right now. I'm just saying who's the last big free agent the Mavs have gotten.
We have. I mean, we have like swung and missed at like Dwight Howard and what was his name? Deron Williams and a few others, but that's fine. DeAndre Williams, we got him.
DeAndre Jordan.
I mean, yeah, DeAndre. What did I say?
You
DeAndre
said
Williams. I'm
DeAndre
sorry.
Williams. Maybe y'all missed on Darren Williams. I think that's who you're talking about.
Yeah, Darren Williams. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Which was a good thing looking back on it, right? Because Darren Williams didn't really perform.
Well, good thing with Dwight too.
Yeah,
like
good thing,
Dwight,
definitely.
it was honestly a good thing on all of them, honestly. But the fact that Luka, potential MVP, Kristaps, potential MVP, those two alone, it's a landing spot. I'm not going to say for sure one of them is going to come, but I'm pretty sure they're going to take a second look at the Mavericks. Is what I'm saying.
No, man. If no one came when Dirk was there, I don't think that Kristaps and what's his face, Luka.
I think we're in the era of super teams now, and one of those players could be like, if I join up with those two, that's potential championship caliber team, depending on what happens with the Warriors free agency. I would make the same trade again to get Luka, number 5 and number 10 pick to move up 2 spots to get Luka. Yeah, I mean, how it worked out for the Mavs is perfect. It would have been really cool, icing on the cake, if somehow we'd have got top 4 pick. I'm happy.
I wish we could have had I wish we would have been doing Redbeard in the Greek for a debate on who would have a better career, Luka or Trae Young, because I know we talked about it. I don't think we were doing this.
That would have been a good one. I don't follow college basketball a crazy amount. Scuba coming in hot, 100 biddies. Appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Scuba.
Trae Young, good. Trae Young, didn't he finished off the season? I want to say the last quarter of the NBA season, insane.
He finished it off really well, but Luka was still better.
Oh, Luka clearly better.
Even at the end of the season, Luka was playing better, but Trae definitely improved.
Potentially, I don't trust Brunson and no, I don't either. Well, the thing is, it's going to be hard to get a guy. See, this is where it's, in my opinion, what's going to be hard for the Mavericks to convince one of the big people to come here is because Luka is going to have the ball in his hands. The offense going through Luka. So if you're going to any of the free agents that wants to have the ball go through them, I think they're done. I don't know. I don't think Clay is like I don't think Clay is like a for sure like he would consider coming to the Mavericks.
I think that Clay's going to stay. Yeah, I think he's going to be a career Warrior because I think he's so laid back. I don't think he cares. And that's the most money he can make. He'll just be like, all right, cool. Yeah. Chill with the Warriors.
Here in Dallas, and I'm sure you hear it too, Grant, they've been talking about Kemba a lot on the radio, saying Kemba. But Kemba coming off that injury, right?
And he needs the ball in his hands to create.
Did Kemba or Oladipo? Who was the one that got hurt?
Oladipo got hurt. Kemba,
Kemba for some reason
a beast, but
for some reason I always get them confused. But he's going to be max guy, right? Like $30 million a year. So that's a lot of money to give. But man, if Kemba's your third option,
Kemba would be your first option.
No.
Kemba is by far better than everyone on that team right now.
Shut it down.
Who made the All-Star team?
I'm leaving.
Kemba is a top 5 point guard in the league.
Kemba steps on the court with the Mavericks. Game 1, he's the third option, guaranteed.
Y'all's vision is clouded by being Mavericks fans. Kemba Walker is one of the best players in the Eastern Conference. Maybe in a couple years, Luka, and maybe once we know how Porzingis plays after his injury, but we don't know how Porzingis is going to play after his injury, and Luka's young.
I'll meet you a little bit. Let's just say, because we're not sure what's going to go on with Kristaps, I'll say Kemba steps on. Luka's number 1. Period. Luka is the number 1. He's the number 1 on that team. That's undebatable. I'm sorry, you're not. That's just your Dallas hate saying that. Is all that is.
Do you think that Kemba Walker, who's been number 1 his whole entire career in Charlotte, is going to go to Dallas and say, "Hey, you know what, guys? I'm the point guard and I'm a score first point guard, but I'm going to give the ball to this 19-year-old kid."
I respect Kemba as a player, but this is how I kind of look at Kemba. One reason why I think $30 million a little steep for him. He's played on, for the most part, a non-contending team. He's like Kevin Love. When Kevin Love was with the Timberwolves, this is the greatest power forward we've ever seen. because he played on a bad team. You can put up numbers on a bad team when you're not contending. You're not in those crunch time moments. He's a great player though, but he's not. He steps on the court. Luka's definitely number one. If Kristaps is even 70% of what he used to be, Kemba's the number 3 option on that team, and that's freaking good. So
okay, I want to hear from the 3 Mavs fans in chat right now and on the screen. Let's say the Mavs get no new faces. They don't get anyone.
They're gonna get. I guarantee
Okay,
they get at least 2.
Give me a player that they get in free agency. Just give me anyone. Just name someone.
The one I think I feel like is a given for some reason. I don't know why. Is that Vucevic, the center from Toronto? Right? Isn't not Toronto?
Is Miami. Sorry, Orlando.
Orlando. Yeah. I think he's somebody we can get. I think he's coming for sure. I don't know why. I just think so.
Y'all's whole team. Y'all are gonna have. It's gonna be Team Euro out there. If y'all get Vucevic, where do you think you guys are going to end up in the conference at the end of the year, seed wise?
Oh, I would say 5th seed or better. 5th seed or better. And then depending on what happens with the Warriors free agency, you never know.
Number 5 in the West. So that means you think that y'all are going to be ahead of the Warriors, which could, of course, depend on where all the other players go. But I think even without Kevin Durant, the Warriors are a top 3 seed. Ahead of Portland, ahead of the Rockets, ahead of Utah.
Yeah.
Ahead of OKC.
Yeah, OKC only takes steps back, man. I feel like their window every year just gets smaller and smaller. So
we'll see. We'll see if y'all get top 5 in the West.
Let's just say we only get him. We're not a championship contending team, but if we end up getting him, we're definitely going to get another one. Like Tex mentioned Chris Middleton. That would be a phenomenal pickup. I don't really believe the Mavs are going to get one of the big ones. What is it? Clay. Who are the big ones? It's Clay, Kawhi, and isn't there one more really big one? Oh, KD, right?
Yeah, Durant and Kyrie Irving.
Kyrie too. I don't think we're going to get any of those, honestly. But if we can piece together 2 of the just step below, because even if we get Kemba, that's 30 minutes. I still think we can get a decent piece. So I think, I kind of agree with you too, Grant. But I think it depends if KD. I feel like if KD for some reason stays, I'm thinking Clay leaves. I don't know why, but if KD leaves, then I think it's booked that Clay stays. What do you think? Okay, so I have some questions for you, Lags, and since you tried to go hard at poor Mavericks fans.
I'm not going hard. I'm wondering where y'all's minds are at right now.
Yeah, KD is expendable because they had 2 titles before him.
They had the best record ever of all time.
Yeah, true. All right, so I'm saying Astros, Rockets.
Yes.
Let's just say the rest of the Western Conference stays exactly where it's at right now.
Yes.
Everybody stays the same.
Yes.
What do the Rockets need to do, addition or subtraction, to actually get past and get it to the NBA Finals?
Oh, to get past the Warriors?
Yeah.
The Warriors with Kevin Durant and DeMarcus Cousins? Or just Durant? Because there's no way Cousins.
I know. I'm going to say.
He could have. Maybe if they don't win, he might. Or maybe if he feels like he wasn't there if he doesn't play the whole playoffs and he feels like he didn't really earn the championship, then maybe. But
let's just say exactly how it is now, and I guess we'll just don't count Boogie because he's not playing right now.
All right.
Exactly how it is right now. What do the Rockets need to do, addition or subtraction, to be able to make that next step?
Oh, that's hard. Because we can't do anything because we don't have any room. So honestly, the only thing that we can do is pray that Clint Capella just gets better.
Takes off, yeah.
Just plays like he was able to play during the regular season, and pray that Chris Paul doesn't hurt himself. But it would be a very difficult task. But I don't think that the Warriors are going to stick together. So I'm not really worried about that. I think next year is probably potentially our last hurrah to try to win a title before we're paying a very, very old Chris Paul too much money.
Well, Chris Paul is already very, very old. I mean,
He's still he's still okay now. I think in 2 years he's not gonna be.
No, he's okay, but man, how much money that's tied up into him, man! I just can't believe that y'all hamstrung yourselves. Like
It would have been worth it. It would have been worth it if we could have won a title, and we were literally very close to being able to get past the Warriors, but we just.